Hello, welcome to Technically Analytics. In this episode, we're going to be discussing Elly Cruz. He plays for the Reds. He's a shortstop and third baseman. He's a switch hitter. He throws right, and he is pre-arb eligible, so he's only a rookie. He has rookie status still. He's a free agent in 2030, so he has quite a long ways to go. He only played a little bit last season, so let's get into his stats. So, Cruz came up through the minor leagues, and you can see he did pretty decent in every minor league he was in, and especially in AAA, he got better and better. You can see the slugging percentage going up, the on base, the batting average kind of fluctuated a little bit, but more importantly, his OPS, slugging, and on base went up. And this guy has super speed. You'll see that in a second, but he has super speed, super hitting ability. He's probably going to be one of the better players in the MLB soon. So, and this guy's pretty young. He's only, what is he? He's only what's his birthday? 21 years old. So yeah, he's he's very young. So in his first season, he played 98 games for the Reds. I believe he played mostly at shortstop and third base, some designated hitter, it looks like. But he had 15 doubles, 7 triples. Yeah, 7. And I put all those in this video, so you'll see those. 13 home runs, 44 RBIs, 35 stolen bases, which is really good. Only 8 caught stealing, 35 walks, 144 strikeouts, which is quite high. But you can see his totals from years past. It is quite. He does strike out quite a bit. Kind of a typical power hitter guy. 235 batting average, 300 on base, 410 slug, 710 OPS. So when you compare his numbers from his minor league stats, it doesn't jump off the page, but for his first season and only not even a full season, it's actually pretty decent. You would expect him to struggle a little bit, especially adjusting to major league pitching and major league ballparks, major league pressure. So yeah. So we're going to dig a little deeper into Cruz, and we're going to see that his ratios are as follows. 3% home run, which is a little bit less than you would want. You can see the MLB averages at the bottom, 3.2. 33% strikeout rate, that's quite a bit, 10% higher. So he's going to need to figure out plate discipline. We'll look at that soon too. And 8% walk, which is 8.2, which is a little bit lower than average. So he needs to get those up. So if he could, he's going to adjust, I think. That's what this is telling us. He's going to adjust. He's going to figure it out. And then if you look at his percentile rankings from last season, you can see at the bottom his sprint speed is 130.5, I think it's feet per second, which is crazy fast. One of the faster guys, kind of like Corbin Carroll type. And then his fielding is also really good, has good arm strength, pretty good outs above average, looks like 4 with the 85 percentile, which is pretty decent. He obviously has good hard hit and good average velocity, but he struggles with pretty much everything else, which is not uncommon for a rookie of his stature. So, and you can see his base running value is really good, batting value not so good, and his fielding value is pretty okay. So he's going to be a great defensive guy, and if he can figure out the hitting, this guy's going to be a superstar. He's going to think like Matt Chapman, but better hitting, or like Manny Machado type guy. So yeah. And when you look at his pitch tracking, the breakdown, you can see he tees off on fastballs, 494 slug. He gets 256 batting average, 8 home runs. Breaking balls he struggles a little bit with, but not so bad. And then he struggles with off-speed stuff. So he's obviously got the fastball down, needs to get the other off-speed stuff down. And then we can look at his run value to see which specific pitches he actually struggles with. And you can see it's not horrible for most of them. Like probably the most is a sweeper, a little bit with the fastball, but he still is pretty decent. 241 batting average, 448 slug. Goes off on the sinker. Really good with the cutter, actually. He sees that really well. So yeah, this is how he's looking pretty good, but you need to dig a little bit deeper. So his plate discipline. Now, this is on StatCast, and he saw 1,755 pitches. His zone percent was 45.4. Now, we're going to compare him to the MLB average because he doesn't have any other seasons to go off of. So not too bad, not far off the average. And then zone swing, not far, 7% off. Zone contact, just 3 or 4% off, which is not too bad actually. I believe that's like how much he gets in contact when it's in the zone. Chase rate, he's pretty high. He wants to be lower on that one. Chase contact, kind of low. Edge, first pitch swing. It looks like he does swing on first pitch quite a bit, which is a strategy you can use. I mean, that could be bad or good depending on how successful you are, I guess. Swing, yeah, I mean about there. With a little bit high, he knows he needs to get that down. And then meatball is basically like he's gonna, if he gets a meatball, does he hit it? Essentially. So overall, he's not that far off. I think if he plays another season or two, he's gonna be a lot better off. So yeah, I really like De La Cruz. He's going to step it up for the Reds this season, and because if he can become the guy that I think he's going to be, the Reds are going to have a hell of a player on their hands. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Baseball.